Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy Jay, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to do a quick video about how spirituality can help rewire our brains. Especially for those who are watching this video on Instagram, on YouTube, how spirituality can rewire our brains and rewire our brain basically too. And it's just really interesting just reading this article from mindbodygreen.com too, and just really reading it too, and just really reading about how spirituality can rewire our brain. And it's really interesting because how you practice spirituality with your body and with your heart and with your mind also is just really unique too, and it comes in many forms. It could be in yoga, it could be with plants, and it could be just simply just by reading, and even just and so on and so forth. And just like how you guys practice spirituality, your spiritual practice, whether you go to a church or even just out in nature too. It's just always good to connect with our own spirituality, to really just connect with source, to surrender to God and to source consciousness, if you guys truly believe that too. And whether you're black or white, man or a woman, it's just always good to really connect with our own spirituality, and really just connect with our own spirituality, and really practicing that in our own way as well, with our body and with our heart and with our mind also. As you guys can see in this video too, I pulled 6 oracle cards for this video also, especially for those who are watching this on Instagram and on YouTube. And I'm going to share just the top cards here that I just connected to the source of the reading too, how spirituality can just help rewire our brain, just to really for spiritual growth, and especially for the healing cards on the bottom too, the spiritual clarity that we can all take, for this video also, for those who are just, want to just practice spirituality in their own way, whether it be, in a church, or whether it be in nature or with other people, and etc. And so we're going to reveal the top 3 cards connecting with the source of this reading also. I'm just going to share these beautiful messages for you today also. And just like, with the first message, how can spirituality rewire our brain? I got the first message here is just like, spirituality can help us, find that equal balance for ourselves too. And just really help us, practice equality as well. Just really, appreciating other people from different backgrounds, from, different places, practicing equality too. Just really honoring people from different backgrounds, even from different beliefs too. Just, having that kind of, spirituality can help us, practice equality, and especially, equality too. Just, appreciating people for who they are, whether they're a man or a woman, different backgrounds too, whether they're black or white. And it's just like, equality is a really good way to, with spirituality can help us just say, to just, appreciate people from different backgrounds, appreciating their talents and strengths, and really just, with equality. It just helps us appreciate people for who they are, and just from different backgrounds as well. And so this is like a beautiful message here, just connecting with that about practicing equality. And it's really awesome how spirituality can help us do that. And also just, spirituality can help us, create our own path, with creation. And it's just like, creating our own path to, or even just creating, in general, it just helps us, shed our skin to help us, create our own path, to really just go down our own spiritual path where our brain can just, help us, I say our brain, but also it just like in general, like with spirituality, can really just help us, help us to connect with the best versions of ourselves to really just, to help us, shed some, old stuff that doesn't serve us and just really create something new and go down our own path as well. And it's just really beautiful how spirituality can help, rewire our brain to help us not only, practice equality, but also create our own path too, and just really, do that in our own way as well. So it's a beautiful message here about creation as well, just how spirituality can help us do that in our own way. And also just, the next message too is just like spirituality can help us practice self-care. And just like, with self-care, how spirituality can help us, practice that when it rewires our brain too. It's just like, self-care and spirituality can help us just, take those time for ourselves to just connect with, the higher source, and also just, connect with ourselves, to connect with our hearts, to just really just, appreciating those moments in our lives too, when we practice self-care, where we just take a breath in within our hearts and then releasing the breath out when, we need to release anything that's no longer serving us, or it's just no longer needed. And just like self-care, and especially in any spiritual practice, can really just help us, really just take things at ease, and really just takes the edge off as well, and to where we can just find that clarity for ourselves. So it's a beautiful message here, with these cards as well, and just how, especially I'll just share these messages again too, so if you guys can see it clearly, and just like, how spirituality can rewire our brains to, practice equality, appreciating people from different backgrounds, whether they're a man or a woman, black or white, etc. It's just really beautiful. And also it really helps us create our own path as well too. Just, creating our own path to really just, find ways to really just connect with a higher source and really practice that in our own way as well. And also just, also spirituality can help us just practice self-care to really just, find ways to connect with our heart when we take a breath in with the inhale, and just, releasing the breath out with the exhale, or even just in general in other forms too, to just, really appreciating those moments and really just take, the edge off in our lives too, to really just appreciating the beautiful things and really just recharge ourselves and, just practice that in our own way. And so those are the 3 cards that I connected to the source of this article that I read from mindbodygreen.com. And I'm just going to straighten these bad boys out here too. And I'm going to share healing messages that we can all take from this video too. So I'm going to flip these 3 cards over and just, share these beautiful messages with you. And so what you guys can take from this video too, especially, any healing messages that can help, practice spirituality too. It's just like, to always practice to just find that sense of belonging. And just like, in our spiritual practice, finding our sense of belonging is really powerful. And especially, for any of us who just need help finding that. It's just like with this message, and it says, you belong here and your presence is needed. And, everything has a purpose, even us too, as human beings, whether we understand it or not. Everyone and everything has a purpose, and you have a reason to be here too. And finding that sense of belonging in your spiritual practice can really help us evolve as human beings. So I'm gonna see if I can straighten this card out too. So really what this message is saying is just really finding your sense of belonging in your spiritual practice. And however you do that is just totally up to you, and you just have the power to do it. And also with the next message too, is just to really find ways to release. And how will you release? Will you just release, anything that doesn't serve your highest good and that's no longer needed? It's just to really do that in our own way, to really just release anything that's no longer needed and doesn't serve your highest good. And also with the last message too, I'm going to share with you guys too, is just to really give. Give some, love to yourself in your spiritual practice, bringing that love back into your heart, to your body, to your mind, and even your relationships with life, with yourself, the people, and your environment too, to just really give more love to yourself too. And it says with this message, when in doubt, give more love. And so, like with doubt, it always comes into our lives too when, we're going through challenges and so on and so forth. But when you just find ways to just give more love to yourself, especially to your body, to your heart, to your mind, also to really just find that clarity, especially in your relationships with life too, with yourself, with other people, could be with your family, your friends, your lovers, work colleagues too, and even just, in your environment as well, with the plants and the animals, the trees, the elements too. Just really, when you're in doubt, always find ways to give more love. And however you do that and practice that when you give love to yourself, really go for it. Whew. And so, with that being said, those are the 3 messages that I have relating to this article today too. And especially, for this video, also for those who are watching this, whether, any time of the week, especially for the month of May too, just really integrate these messages, in your spiritual practice too. And I will definitely link to the article below too, especially for those who are watching this on Instagram and, especially to those who watch this on YouTube. And much love to all my Instagram and YouTube peeps. Much love to all you guys who show support. And if you guys like this video on Instagram, give it a like, share it with your friends, follow me on Instagram. And if you guys like this video on YouTube, feel free to, like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Herc213, and, hit the notification bell twice so you'll get notified for all the videos and live streams that I do on a regular basis. And so with that being said, I'm out. I'm going to get some my brunch and I'm going to head out and do my own thing. And I will definitely will link the article of this for this video too, for those who are watching this on Instagram and on YouTube. And maybe continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I'll see you guys around in these social media streets. Namaste.